Story 1. The Hawaii Betrayal. I'm staring at my laptop screen, the Chase credit card statement glowing in the dark of my apartment. There it is, clear as day. Hawaiian Airlines, 4 tickets, $3,440. The same credit card I'd given mom access to for emergencies, only 4 tickets, not 5. My phone buzzes with another text from mom. Remember, Sophia, if you can't afford the $860 for your ticket, it's okay to stay behind. We understand money is tight for you. Money is tight. I work 60 hours a week as a pediatric nurse. But yes, money is tight when you're paying off student loans and just helped your parents with their mortgage last month. $2,400 I'd given them, no questions asked. I scroll up on the credit card statement. The charge was made 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks, they've been pretending I need to buy my own ticket to the family vacation they'd already paid for. My sister Emma texts the group chat, "Can't wait for Hawaii." Mom, did you book the snorkeling tour? Then my brother Jake, I'm bringing my new girlfriend. Mom says she got us an extra room. An extra room. For Jake's girlfriend, he's known for 3 months. But not a ticket for me. I call Emma first. She answers on the second ring, sounds of her kids in the background. "Hey, Soph, you excited about Hawaii? Did Mom tell you I had to buy my own ticket?" Silence, then, "What?" "No, she said she booked everything she used your emergency credit card because hers was maxed out. But she said she booked all 5 tickets." My stomach drops. "She charged your tickets to my card?" I I didn't know. She said you offered to put it on your card for the points." For the points. I haven't slept more than 5 hours in weeks, working extra shifts to cover what I thought were my parents' mortgage struggles. Meanwhile, they've been planning a Hawaiian vacation on my credit card while telling me to buy my own ticket. I text mom. "I saw the credit card statement." She calls immediately. "Sophia, sweetheart, I can explain. 4 tickets for $3,440 on my emergency credit card. The card you begged me for access to when Dad lost his job. Dad's job situation has been so stressful, we needed something to look forward to. But not stressful enough to include me? You're always working anyway. We figured you couldn't get the time off. You didn't ask. You just spent my money on everyone but me. It's not like that. We were going to surprise you. By telling me to buy my own ticket? For a trip you'd already booked? With my money?" She sighs, that martyred sound I've heard my whole life. "Everything has to be so dramatic with you. We're trying to do something nice for the family. With my credit card without me." I hang up. Later that evening, Dad calls. His voice has that fake jovial tone he uses when Mom's made him smooth things over. "Princess, your mother's upset. She meant to include you. There was a misunderstanding with the booking." "What kind of misunderstanding results in 4 tickets instead of 5? You know how these websites are confusing." "Dad, she texted me yesterday that I need to pay $860 for my ticket. That's not confusion. That's lying." "Don't call your mother a liar." "Fine. What do you call someone who uses their daughter's credit card to book a family vacation, excludes that daughter, then tells her she needs to pay her own way?" Silence. "I want every penny paid back. The full $3,440, plus the $2,400 I gave you for the mortgage." "Sophia, be reasonable. We're family. Family doesn't steal." The next morning, I do 3 things. First, I cancel the credit card. Second, I report the charges as fraudulent. Third, I book my own trip to Hawaii. Different islands, same dates. If they want a vacation on my dime, I'll take my own vacation on my own terms. The family group chat explodes. Mom, Sophia has destroyed our vacation. The airline says our tickets are canceled. Emma, what's going on? Jake, my girlfriend already requested time off. I respond once. I reported fraudulent charges on my credit card if you want to go to Hawaii. I suggest mom and dad pay for it themselves. Then I leave the group chat. Emma calls crying. My kids were so excited. Emma, they charged $3,440 to my credit card without my permission. They literally stole from me. But it's family. That's what makes it worse. I board my flight to Maui while they're supposed to be boarding theirs to Oahu. I post a photo from the beach. Sometimes the best family vacation is the one you take alone. Mom texts from the airport. You've ruined everything. Your siblings are heartbroken. I text back. I'm heartbroken that my parents thought it was okay to steal from me. We're even. I spend 7 days in paradise alone, peaceful. No one asking me for money or making me feel guilty for existing. When I get home, there's a letter from mom. Inside, a check for $860. The memo line says, for your ticket. Still missing $2,580. Still missing an apology? Still missing the point, but I'm not missing anything anymore. Some prices are too high to pay, even for family, especially for family. Story 2, the wedding fund. That wasn't my brother Marcus is showing me his new truck. A fully loaded Ford F-150, leather seats, every upgrade possible. Got a great deal, he says, running his hand along the hood. Only 50 grand. I thought you were broke, I say. Mom said you couldn't afford Lauren's wedding without help. He shrugs. That's different. That's wedding stuff. Wedding stuff. For 6 months, I've been sending $500 monthly to our parents' Lauren's wedding fund. Because mom said Marcus was struggling with the costs, Lauren's, our youngest sister, getting married next spring. That's $3,000 so far. While Marcus just bought a $50,000 truck. I pull out my phone, scroll to the family group chat where mom posts weekly updates about wedding planning stress and how expensive everything is. Every little bit helps, she writes each time someone sends money. Marcus, I say slowly, have you been contributing to Lauren's wedding fund? He laughs. Mom said you and Tessa had it covered. I'm saving for the honeymoon gift. The what? I'm giving them a cruise. 8 grand, Mediterranean. Lauren's always wanted to go. My head spins. He has 8,000 for a cruise gift but can't contribute to the actual wedding? I call my sister Tessa. She answers from her car, kids arguing in the background. Quick question, I say. How much have you sent mom for Lauren's wedding? 500 a month since January. She said the venue alone is 20,000. That's what she told me, but Marcus just bought a new truck. What? 50 grand. Fully loaded, but apparently he's broke for the wedding expenses. Tessa goes quiet. Then, I've been working overtime, 60-hour weeks, missing my kids' bedtime to afford this. I've been eating ramen and canceled my vacation. We both realize it at the same time. We need to talk to Lauren, Tessa says. Lauren answers on the first ring, wedding stress evident in her voice. Hey, I wanted to ask about the venue, I say carefully. Mom said it was 20,000? Lauren laughs. God, no. It's 8,000 and Tom's parents paid half. Why? What about the photographer? My friend from college. She's doing it for cost, maybe 1,200. The dress? Found one on sale, 900. I'm trying to keep everything under 15,000 total. Tom and I are paying for most of it ourselves. Tessa and I exchange looks over FaceTime. Lauren, Tessa says slowly, has Mom given you any money for the wedding? She said she'd help with flowers, maybe $500. 500 out of the 6,000 Tessa and I have sent, plus whatever other relatives have contributed. I screenshot my bank transfers. 6 months, 500 each. Tessa does the same. We send them to Lauren. She calls back crying. I didn't know. She told me you guys couldn't help. That money was too tight. We need to confront her, Tessa says. At Sunday dinner, Mom's talking about wedding stress again. When I set my phone on the table, bank statement pulled up. I want to know where my $3,000 went. Mom's face goes pale. What are you talking about? The wedding fund. Where is it? It's for the wedding. Lauren says you're contributing $500. Total. Dad shifts uncomfortably. Your mother has been managing the finances. Managing or stealing? How dare you? Mom stands, hands shaking. After everything we've done. You mean after everything we've done? Tessa and I have contributed $6,000 for a wedding that costs less than $15,000, which Lauren is mostly paying herself. Marcus walks in then, keys to his new truck jingling. What's all the yelling? Ask Mom where she got the down payment for your truck. I say. The room goes silent. Mom's face crumbles. Marcus needed reliable transportation. With Lauren's wedding money? He'll pay it back. Marcus looks confused. What wedding money? You said that was from your savings. The truth unravels quickly. Mom had been collecting from everyone. Me, Tessa, 2 aunts, a cousin, claiming poverty for Lauren's wedding. Nearly $12,000 in total. Marcus's truck down payment, $10,000. Lauren leaves the table crying. Tessa follows her. I stay staring at my parents. We were going to pay it back, Dad says quietly. When? After you collected more money for the honeymoon? The baby shower for the kids Lauren doesn't even have yet? Family helps family, Mom whispers. No, family doesn't run fraudulent fundraisers. I leave that dinner and don't come back. Neither does Tessa. We give our money directly to Lauren now, who uninvited our parents from the wedding. Marcus still drives his truck. Still doesn't understand why everyone's upset. Still thinks we're overreacting. And Mom still posts in the family chat about how her children have abandoned her. But she never mentions the $12,000. Funny how the most important details are always the ones left out. Story 3. The Inheritance Revelation. I'm cleaning out my grandmother's house when I find the will. Not her official will that was read months ago. This is handwritten, dated 3 years earlier, tucked inside her jewelry box. To my granddaughter Rebecca, it reads, I leave my house and all my savings with love. Just me, not my brothers. Not split 3 ways like the official will stated. My hands shake as I read further. Rebecca has cared for me these past 5 years while my own children couldn't be bothered. She deserves everything I have. 5 years. Every weekend I drove 2 hours each way. Cleaned, cooked, managed medications. Took her to every doctor's appointment. Held her hand through chemo. Slept on her hospital room floor for weeks. My phone rings. It's my mother. Have you finished cleaning? The realtor comes tomorrow. Mom, I found something. Unless it's valuable, throw it away. We need the house empty. It's Grandma's handwritten will. Silence. Mom, that doesn't mean anything. The official will is what counts. Did you know about this? Rebecca, don't start trouble. But I already know the official will was dated 1 month after Grandma's dementia diagnosis, 1 month after she could no longer legally make decisions. I call my Uncle Robert, Mom's brother. Did you know Grandma wrote an earlier will? He sighs. Your mother said it was better this way, more fair. Fair? I spent 5 years caring for her while you all visited twice. You chose to do that, and she chose to leave me everything. I hire a lawyer that afternoon. He reviews both documents, frowning. The handwritten will is dated before her diagnosis. It's legally valid. The later will, there are questions about her mental capacity. So? So your mother and uncle may have committed fraud. The words sit heavy in the room, fraud, against their own mother. I confront them at the house the next day. Mom, Uncle Robert, and Aunt Patricia are there with the realtor. We need to talk about Grandma's real will, I say. Mom rolls her eyes. Not this again. I hand them copies of the lawyer's letter. Either we honor Grandma's actual wishes, or I contest the will in court with a fraud investigation. Aunt Patricia gasps, You wouldn't. You stole my grandmother's house, the house she wanted me to have. We're her children, Uncle Robert shouts. We deserve, you deserve what she chose to give you, which was nothing. Mom starts crying. How can you be so cruel? Cruel? I bathed her when she couldn't change her diapers, held her while she cried about Dad never visiting. Where were you? We had lives. So did I, but I showed up anyway. The realtor excuses herself. Smart woman. My brothers arrive then, having been called by Mom. David, the oldest, looks at me with disappointment. Really, Rebecca? Fighting over money? It's not about money, it's about Grandma's wishes. She had dementia. Not when she wrote this will, only when you all made her sign the new one. My brother Michael, ever the peacemaker, tries to mediate. Can't we find a compromise? Sure, they can admit they defrauded a woman with dementia. The room explodes in shouting. But I don't care. I'm done being the family doormat who does all the work and gets none of the recognition. 2 weeks later, they cave. Not from conscience, but from fear. The lawyer's investigation found irregularities. The notary who witnessed the second will was Mom's friend. The doctor who declared Grandma competent was Uncle Robert's golf buddy. It stinks of conspiracy. They agree to honor the original will. I get the house and the $140,000 in savings. Mom calls one last time. I hope you're happy. You've destroyed this family. No, Mom. You destroyed it when you stole from your own mother. I just exposed it. I move into Grandma's house, find more letters she wrote me hidden throughout, all saying the same thing. You were the only one who really loved me. My cousins say I'm greedy. My brothers say I'm selfish. My aunts and uncles say I'm ungrateful. But every morning, I drink coffee from Grandma's favorite mug in the kitchen, where I cooked her thousands of meals. I tend her garden that she taught me to love. I sleep in the house she wanted me to have. And I know I did the right thing. Because honoring someone's wishes isn't about what's fair to the living. It's about respecting the dead. Grandma wanted me to have everything because I gave her everything when she needed it. And no amount of family guilt will make me apologize for taking what was already mine. Outrow 3 stories. 3 families who thought they could take what wasn't theirs. A vacation funded by theft. A wedding fund that became a truck payment. An inheritance stolen from a woman with dementia. Sometimes family isn't about blood. It's about who shows up, who helps without being asked, who loves without keeping score. And sometimes the best thing you can do for toxic family members is exactly what these three people did. Expose them, cut them off, and refuse to apologize for demanding basic respect. Have you ever discovered your family was stealing from you? Or found out about financial betrayal that changed everything? Share your story in the comments. And if you've ever been the family ATM, the one who gives and gives while others take and take, consider subscribing. Every week I share stories about people who finally said enough, who chose themselves, who learned that DNA doesn't give anyone the right to your wallet or your peace. Because family should be the people who protect you, not the ones you need protection from retry.